Are we live? It always says we are. Are we really? It says live. Boom, boom, boom. We're live. Okay. Happy Monday. Does anybody else feel like it's an extra cup of coffee kind of Monday? Right? It's gorgeous outside, so we should be like, but after a really busy summer, I can't believe, is it like the last? It's totally the last week of September. October is on Thursday. Anyways, I totally wanted to pop in here and talk about some good stuff. I want to give you some ahas and some takeaways to go and start generating business generously. I brought some goodies to the call today because I always love to share ideas and suggestions. Great insulated tumblers are a fantastic option for your business to give away. Every time I'm out of these, actually, I think I found a couple in the back storage that I'm holding on to. Every time I give these out, people go crazy for them. They ask for more. I have a client that her and her husband, well, I'm sorry, her husband just took it, but I gave it to her. He's like kidnapped the insulated mug because it's unlike any other tumbler out there. Typically, they're big. This is a really great size. Also, here's a great option that I had a client order. She is a speaking coach, so this was a fun gift that she gave her her group clients this last year. Stuffed it with some goodies, so it's a great vessel to hold product. And this is something I actually sponsored a little swag bag at a women's luncheon last December, I think it was. Yeah, it was December. I think it was like December 1st, back when we could, of course, like get together in person. So just finding, my brand colors were blue and a really nice green, so this was definitely on brand. It was also a very high class event. The women that went to this event were in business, they were very well established, and so I wanted to go with a really classy feel for the event. So I just want to share some goodies with you here today. But what I'm here to share with you, hi Audrey, nice to see you. Good morning. Hope you're enjoying that sunshine and some coffee today. But what I want to share with you is the number one concern that I hear about often, and that is one, not knowing what to do with custom products if you have them, or ordering in a ton of branded merchandise or gifts and not knowing how to utilize them to actually turn a profit in your business. And that is something that I specialize in. And so branded products that are the right products that really match your brand and match your image can do amazing things for your business. The one thing that I talk to with my clients is some simple strategies, three simple strategies to generate more loyalty, more leads, and more clients through generosity and goodwill. That's my reminder. I have a private client call in 10 minutes. Okay, so the reason being is the marketplace is craving connection. Gifts are thoughtful. I ultimately want you to stay top of mind. When you actually gift properly with a strategy, the return on your investment is really hard to beat. But the number one problem, again, I'm going to say it, businesses don't know what products they should put their brand on, right? What's the item? What's the gift that's going to make sense? And so what they do is they just make no decision at all. But I want to share with you that me and my clients see an incredible return on our investments. We see great renewals and great referrals just from showing up in a very generous way. And marketing is overwhelming. You guys have so many options. I get it. I'm a business owner. Marketing is so overwhelming. All the things. What do I do? And just wearing all those hats can be a little overwhelming at times, but I just want to share with you that gifting is fun. Gifting is thoughtful. And nobody who's going to receive a gift from you is ever going to think that, why would they do this? They're all going to be super grateful that you did. Here's the question though. Are you currently using gifting to grow your business? Are you? Because across every single generation, we're talking millennials, baby boomers, all of them, and this is a study that was done by PPAI, the number one most effective form of marketing is promotional products. This is above TV, radio, print, and online. So this is based on the consumer's response to the question, what's the number one most effective? They said promotional products. I just want to say wow, because the next two facts, I'm a facts person. I need to know the hard facts on something. And so I want to share this with you if you're a facts person. 79% of the consumers that have received a branded item from a business went and researched that company. So if they didn't know who they were already, they went to Google to see who they were. 85% of consumers that have received a promotional product, a custom logoed gift, the study said that they were more likely, 85% more likely to do business with the brand that gifted to them. So if you're not driving, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to picture your ideal client. Where are they? And what's within arm's reach? Now open your eyes and write that down. What did you see? My ideal clients are business owners sitting at their desk typically. So I like to brand things that are within arm's reach. I give out mugs because I always am sitting with coffee and water. There's always a coaster on my desk, mouse pad, all kinds of incredible things. I always promote this little highlighter pen combo deal because when I first got in business, I was trying to think like what promo item could I bring into my business? And my highlighter was dried up in my desk. And I thought about that. At my last job, my highlighter was dried up. And the job before that. Like there was never an overabundance of highlighters. I love the highlighter pen combo because it's a multi-tool. So you don't need to have two items on your desk, especially when you're in some type of training, right? We're all educating ourselves more these days. It's a wonderful tool that's efficient and eliminates other things on your desk. So I think that's an incredible one. So anyways, you hopefully have yours written down, so write that down. What I want to share with you is I always tell people I did my job for free for 6 years until I could figure out how to monetize it. So I've spent, what is this, 2020? So I spent 7 years in the trade show industry, very specifically one very highly attended event. And one thing that I noticed, because my job was to onboard vendors and sponsors, one thing that I noticed there is businesses that were succeeding at a trade show and businesses that were struggling or failing at trade shows had a very different outlook on being there. So one thing that I noticed in these follow-up calls, right, is those who were failing were there for brand awareness. They had no measurable goals. They weren't there for goals specifically other than brand awareness. And they had no way to measure their success. And so it's really easy to say, well, this marketing opportunity was not worth it because we didn't see an ROI. Well, they weren't giving themselves the ability to even see an ROI. The vendors that were extremely successful went in with a very specific goal, with a very they had a measurement tool. They knew what they were measuring, and so they would have goals of collecting emails, building their social media audience, booking appointments, but they knew that people and the average consumer wouldn't easily give this information without an incentive to drive action. So they usually had what I call the engagement plan, which is a game or an activity, something to draw them in, play, pay to play a little bit, come spin my wheel and win X, or come toss my beanbag and win X, or, you've all seen it, you've all participated in it. But what they're doing is they are providing gifts and prizes that are branded. That way they are staying top of mind, something that's going to float around in their purse. This was a women's event. That's going to be there. That's not going to get thrown away. And we're all competitive. We just want to win. We just want to spin a wheel and win something, right? But what the consumer doesn't realize is they are receiving a gift and a tool that is going to keep that marketer remembered. So to kind of circle back, one thing that I like to do is, when we talk about promotional products that drive action and give you a return on your investment, I always want to start with your first priority, right? Like in your business for the next 90 days, do you want to be converting hot leads, right? Are you sitting on a good 10, 20, 30, 100 hot leads that are just not going anywhere, right? Do you have a great book of business and you want those clients to be renewing, adding additional services, and or referring new clients to you? Or there are so many opportunities for the new client attraction, and that is to the online event world right now. It's happening incredibly. I have brought in so many incredible new clients from speaking at online events and being visible online. So whatever that is for you, whether it's converting warm leads, earning renewals, earning referrals, and also the new clients, bringing in new clients and new prospects, there is the opportunity for you. So I invite you to click and download. I put a link there if you want to download the annual gifting guiding strategy roadmap. This is a great way to kind of get started on what your goals are and get them written down. If you are looking to work with me directly and talk about a strategy, shoot me a message. But other than that, guys, show up generously, create goodwill, because people love gifts, right? Trust me, your competition is not showing up in your client's mailbox right now. So, all right, show up generously. Much love. Happy Monday. Later, Gators.